Welcome to another Transformers 4 Age of Extinction toy review. This time we're looking at the Takara Tomy version, aka the Japanese version of the Evasion mode Optimus Prime. Now, as much as I was really looking forward to the Hasbro Evasion Optimus Prime just simply for my love of the mold, I was really looking forward to this Japanese version just for the very cool paint job that it offers that was sadly lacking in the Hasbro version. You can see in the truck mode, we're going to make just cover about most of the differences here. You can store the gun is from what I can tell exactly the same. You can see that in the truck mode he does have the wheels painted silver, which really gives it a nice look. And you can see that there's a little bit of silver here on the sides, which is mainly for the robot mode, which you'll see later on. And you can see that instead of painted blue, that will become the feet is now the molded silver, which looks a little bit off in truck mode, but it's worth it for the look in robot mode. And that's really about it. There's nothing else really different, but all the other major differences are in robot mode, which we'll get to in a second. For a more detailed view of the transformation, please see my review of the original Hasbro one. Like I said, this is mainly going to be covering the major differences between the figure. And now we got him in robot mode, you can automatically see a bunch of differences in the paint scheme. Some of my favorite differences, let's bring in the head a little bit closer. You can see that the very inside of his face, they gave it a little bit of blue detail in there. They painted his little chin piece blue. They painted these side vents here silver, and instead of just a clear light piping, even though you can see that there's a little bit of light coming through, his eyes are painted blue, which I much prefer, and that really gives a nice touch there. And you can see right here that the smokestacks that are molded in there are painted silver now, which also is very nice. They painted these pieces here silver, like which you could see in the truck mode stick out a little bit. They painted flames on his shoulders, which is a nice look. They did add a little bit of silver here on his biceps, and they gave him silver hands. And a really cool little touch also, they painted this little piece on his abdomen blue, which is a piece that's hardly ever painted blue on any movie Optimus Prime toy. Not even the original ROTF Leader Prime did that. They painted these little bits here blue, and instead of just a solid blue feet, they didn't paint them at all, so you got that nice molded silver. And overall, it creates a very nice looking robot mode. Sure, there's some additional paint applications I would have liked to have seen, like just a little bit more silver on the head, like on his antennas and such. Would have been nice. A little bit more flame detailing would have been cool. If they're going to try to go for a more movie accurate version, I would have really liked to have seen them do the rusted truck metal look that he has sports in the movie, but instead they went for more of a movie accurate paint scheme from the first 3 movies, which is okay. But I mean, if you're going to do it, then then I would have liked to see the flames in the truck mode, not the G1 stripes, which is just a personal preference. But I definitely really would like to see a complete movie accurate version of this, where he has the old rusted look, in robot and truck mode. I'm sure we're going to see that eventually. I mean, there's already going to be 4 versions of this toy now. We got the original Hasbro one, we got the Takara Tomy one, we got the Platinum one, which has the ugly chrome placement and the faceplate. And that one, it's a 2-pack with Voyager Grimlock. And now we got the Evolutions 2-pack, which you can see does some interesting things, but for the most part is kind of ugly looking. So we already got 4 versions of this very cool looking mold coming out. I'm sure that there'll be a 5th one, old rusted look, and I'm definitely going to get that one. But for now, I'm going to stick with this one as my primary one. Very nice. Definitely recommend picking if you're kind of pissed off about the Hasbro one having a poor paint job, then definitely please seek out the Takara one. It'll make you absolutely fall in love with just the overall look of this figure. It's going to be kind of hard to find. A lot of the major online shops are sold out of it, which is a shame, but there's a possibility they might get some on pre-order or what. But yeah, definitely seek this figure out. Alright, until next time, thank you for watching.